Good afternoon.
Oh, awesome.
If you have your PPE on, your hard hat and your high vis, you can come inside the fence. So if you can't hear, come on a little closer. So I'd like to welcome everybody and say good afternoon. I'm Larry Weigand on behalf of the city of Fort Wayne, Tim Ash Brokerage, Weigand Construction, MSKTD and Associates, and Hoke Associates. I'd like to welcome you to the steel topping out ceremony. First and foremost, I'd just like to say a very sincere thank you to Tim Ash and Ash Brokerage and the city of Fort Wayne to entrusting Weigand Construction to this project. It's going well. We're about 50% complete on the Ash Brokerage side and about 85% complete on the parking garage side. So those are the percent completes where we are right now. The topping ceremony is actually a celebration. We're celebrating two things. We're celebrating that the structure is at its highest elevation, and from where we stand right here, it's 140 feet to the top of that steel structure. The other thing we're celebrating is today symbolizes a milestone for the project and a job well done thus far. And for that, I'd like to thank our two teams, our parking garage team, led by Brad Knabel, Tony Teeple, our Ash Brokerage team, led by John Vondren, Josh Springer, and our project manager, Todd Goodwin. So I'd like to thank them. But in addition to our team, I think I want to thank the vendors, the suppliers, and everybody who collaborated on this job. You know, at the end of the day, it takes a lot of hard work to get to this point. It's going to take some hard work to bring it across the finish line. But right now, we've logged over 182,000 man-hours to get to this point, safe man-hours. As far as from a safety standpoint, we have a partnership with the Indiana Department of Labor, and we're running a 2.2 recordable incident rate. That's half of the state and national average, which puts this project twice as good from a safety standpoint as state and national averages. More importantly, I want to thank every tradesman and every worker that has been here, that is here, and going to be here in the future as we fit out this project. We have gone through safety training and orientation of over 900 people to get on this site. We have about 100 tradesmen there on site now, and as we complete the building envelope, we'll have close to 300 folks on site finishing this project up. You know, there's some really interesting facts that come with a project of this type, and I'll start with the parking garage, and we'll start at the structure and move up. And I'll just give you some highlights. Basically, when we started this job and we went down to elevation for the lower level of parking, we had to take out 5,300 triaxles of dirt, so close to 58,000 cubic yards of dirt came out of this site. At that point, we're at design elevation and we start doing auger cast piles. That's basically drilling down into the subsurface to put foundations in, and we did 1,025 auger cast piles. Now, if you stack those auger cast piles start to end, that would length and shoot into the sky, that would be about 4.7 miles into the sky of auger cast piles. After we got the substructure and the foundations in, it became a giant erector set. 1,300 precast beams, columns, and precast T's were set in place to get it to this structural height right now. When we're complete, it's going to be 1,077 parking spots, ranging with 468,000 square foot for those 1,077 parking spots. Some interesting facts on the other side, which is the Ash Brokerage side, as we go up. As you look at this tower crane, the top of that tower crane is 220 feet in the air and spans horizontally 230 feet. We had to pour a 400 cubic yard concrete foundation just for that tower crane. So that's 40 truckloads of concrete, ready-mix truckloads full of concrete just to support that crane foundation. In addition to that, we have put in 801 tons of structural steel, what you see in the air right now. When the Ash Brokerage project is finished, it's going to span over 163,000 square foot. That's offices, retail, the green space, patios, and it will have the largest green space roof in the state of Indiana upon its completion, close to 1 acre of green space. This project, when complete in early May, will not only serve the city, Ash Brokerage, but will be a tremendous asset to the entire community. It'll be an amazing facility that helps continue forward momentum and have an energetic, vibrant downtown where folks want to live, work, and play. Now I'm going to give you just a little bit of history on the beam topping out and the ceremony or the celebration that we're going to embark on soon. If you see, there's going to be 3 significant features on the beam. First and foremost, you see the American flag. The flag is an obvious sign of our patriotism. The second thing that the flag represents is the American dream. The third thing is a big thank you to our servicemen that defend our country every single day. The second feature that you see on the beam is the evergreen tree. Ancient history shows that Scandinavians and Native Americans wanted to make sure that nothing that was man-made was at the highest point of a structure. Anything that was natural needed to be the highest point of a structure. We also believe that it represents positive things, future luck to its inhabitants, and continued growth. And finally, we're all going to have an opportunity to sign the beam. And we're signing the beam because it provides a visual representation of the future inhabitants. So you, in essence, are becoming part of the project and part of the building. Again, I want to thank the city. I want to thank Tim Ash and Ash Brokerage. And I look forward to seeing everyone in about 7 months when we're going to get rid of the lifts, the cranes, and we're going to replace that with a big, shiny blue ribbon and cut the ribbon and hand this project over. So now it's my honor to introduce Tim Ash, the CEO of Ash Brokerage, and a good friend. Tim.
This is a surreal moment. Larry was talking about the countless man hours and work and a lot of statistics. I'll give you one. I've been awake every night for the last 3 years dreaming about this project. In all actuality, it started in that building behind all of us at the Grand Wayne Center when we announced this with the mayor and the city of Fort Wayne. It was a monumental day for us at Ash Brokerage and our team, and I'll never forget it because it was about vision and it was about impacting our community and it's about impacting lives. That's what our company is all about. And I'm surrounded by my family. My wife Libby's here. Trust me, she's the best thing on this planet for me, and has been someone I get to talk about this project to every day in and day out, and it's been just terrific. But the team at Ash Brokerage are the best group of people that I have the privilege of being around. And this is going to be home for them. And Fort Wayne is going to be enriched by having our staff and our people be downtown. We also want to inspire others. That's what this project is about. It's not about Ash Brokerage. It's about the city of Fort Wayne. It's about our community. And it's about all of the people and the lives that we can impact. Because this right here is a dream and a vision coming true. And the team at Weigand Construction, MSKTD, who's helped create this masterpiece for us, Hoke has also been involved in the parking garage structure, and we thank them for what they've done here because it's been a teamwork, it's been a partnership. And I could not be more thankful and grateful than I am right now. And I know Larry said in 7 months, is there any way you can bump it up to 5? Just kidding, Larry. All kidding aside, just want to say thank you. And I'm just so grateful and humbled by the support of the community and again by the team at the company, because it has taken a lot of effort to get here, but hard work always pays off in the end. I'm a firm believer in that. So with no further comments from me, I'd like to turn it over to the mayor, who's been a great friend and an advocate for this, and he's certainly making a difference in our city, and we're grateful for that as well. Thank you.
Thank you. We were talking about a few factoids earlier. I have a few more to present to you. First of all, when was the last time the downtown Fort Wayne ever had a crane that high? Quite frankly, I can't remember. I think that tells you a lot about the momentum that's going on in Fort Wayne. When was the last time Cindy's Diner had so much business? And it's going to continue because right now there are roughly 100 men and women on site. When this is all enclosed and we begin to work on the inside, that number is going to triple. So Cindy's will even have more business. Coney Island may even get some of that. But the fact is, even now, they're contributing to the economic development of our downtown and of our city, even in its infant stage. When was the last time a company called Downtown Fort Wayne its national home? It's been quite a while. So I guess what I'm trying to say, you put all this stuff together, and Fort Wayne has really stepped up to the challenge of making Fort Wayne a point of destination. A point of destination for companies to call home, a point of destination for new construction to take place, a point of destination for restaurants and other members of the hospitality business to take a second look at what we're doing in the heart of our city. There's a lot of people to thank, not only those who are obviously in the forefront, but hundreds and hundreds of people behind the scenes who are making all of this possible. They too deserve a great round of applause. All the men and women who are really putting out a tremendous effort in this particular building and other buildings to follow in the future, I'm sure, because Fort Wayne has finally said to the rest of the world, Fort Wayne is worth investing in. Fort Wayne truly is a community that you should take a second look at. Fort Wayne is a place that everyone, whether it's business or personal, you need to call it home. That's what Fort Wayne is all about. Thank you again so much for coming today. I turn it back to the both of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. I did forget to mention somebody as part of the team, and that is Dan Trezillo, our safety director, and he is responsible for those great safety numbers that I told you earlier. And he's responsible for all of us wearing these beautiful yellow vests. Also, what we want to do now is take about 5 minutes. So if you do have your PPE, your hard hat, your high vis, and your safety glasses, come and sign the beam. And in about 5 minutes, Mr. Tim Ash is going to give the signal to hoist this into place. So we do have Sharpies up here, so come on and become part of this project.
You're always ready.